it's you. Hey there, cutie. What happened? I thought they switched you to the day shift. Don't tell me. Did you request to get switched back because you missed me? Silly question, I know. There's no chance of that happening. Uh, for what it's worth, I'm sorry you're stuck here during this time of year. You should be out there, enjoying the season. Instead, you're keeping watch over some criminal. I'd be mad if I were you. But you're not. You never are. Well, as far as I can tell, anyway. It's not as if you talk much. Our conversations are always one-sided. Not that I think it's a bad thing. I'm sure you've noticed by now that I've got a lot of things to say. So why not say them? Plus, you're a good listener. At least you never tell me to shut up. Except that one time. But I deserved it. Riosley would have broken down the cell wall if you hadn't stepped in. Thanks for that, by the way. I'd promise to pay you back once I get out of here. I never really explained why I'd been in a mood that day, huh? Maybe I owe you that much, since you risked a lot to help me. You might even be able to relate. Okay. Normally I'd be back home by now, spending time at Snezhnaya. But as you know, I ended up in here. Whenever I'm sent out on missions, I try to find presents that my siblings would love. Then, when it's time to return, I bring them with me. It's a hit every single time. I can't help but think about how disappointed Tusser will be. I'd even found the perfect gift in Leeway for Anton, and a pretty new dress for Tanya. But you know what I've been thinking about the most? The smell of borscht cooking in a large pot. Прям как мама делает. Sorry, the way Mom does it. I still remember the taste from my childhood. The price of loyalty, I suppose. There's no lack of tales about warriors who miss out on things that matter to them most, after all. I know what you must be thinking. Being a part of the Fatui sounds terrible. Ever trapped underneath the Tsaritsa's thumb? It means losing one's freedom, right? Maybe that's true. But I don't really care about all that. I'm strong, after all. Being kept away from my family is proof of that strength. The rest of the Harbingers are so different, and yet they acknowledge my power too. In the end, we share the same goals. I wouldn't go so far as to say this is all worth missing out on time with my family. It's simply what it is. I've accepted that. This doesn't mean it isn't tough. Oh, thinking of my comrades reminded me of something. Can I ask you a question? Am I allowed visitors? Aside from you and the other guards, I mean. I wouldn't mind seeing the Traveler again. That'd be nice. You know, I'm not even sure if they've made it to Fontaine yet. Guess we'll see. Oh, are you waving me over? You want me to get closer to the bars? This is new. I have to say, you look even cuter from up close. Don't get me wrong, though. I'm a fan of staring at your back at a distance, too. Hey now, don't be upset with me. What's this? Wait, are you giving me a present? That's sweet of you. I hope you're not breaking any secret guard protocols for me. That wouldn't be very lawful of you. I'm kidding. I'm grateful that you thought of me. I wonder what it is. A key? Why would you... There's no telling what kind of consequences you'll face if you get found out. Why would you risk so much for me? We're enemies, you know. This is a bad move. You couldn't have seriously been that moved by my sob story. No, that wasn't it. You snuck this in today, which means... You've been planning this for a while now. I have so many questions. But now isn't the time for them. The longer we talk about it, the more we run the risk of getting you into some real trouble. Who knows who could be listening? How about this? I'll rein in my curiosity, continue to play the part of a weary prisoner with thoughts of home. All you need to do is turn around and be a good guard. Easy. One more thing. Would you mind stepping a little bit closer? I want to get a good look at my savior's face. Yeah, lean in a bit more. There. Sorry. The look on your face was worth it. I figured you deserved something in return. Normally I'd offered money or some large gift, but my options are limited right now. So, you get a kiss through my cell bars. For now. But as much as I enjoy our little back and forths... Thank you for this. You have no idea how much it means to me. I'll be forever in your debt, but... There's still one gift I'd want this year. And seeing as I'll probably never get a chance like this again after I get out of here, I think this might be my one shot to ask. So... what would you say if I asked you to run away with me? Are you turning around as a no, or is it because you're too embarrassed to answer? Come on, you can't go back to being all stoic now. Have it your way, then. There's still a few hours left until the next guard change. Plenty of time to make a decision before then. I doubt there'll be much else on your mind after this. As for me, I'm going to hide this key and pretend nothing's changed. That means you get to hear me talk about my home, Moре Песок. That's the sort of thing you're used to now, though. Tonight will go by in a flash. As for tomorrow, well... Кто знает, что завтра принесет? What a surprising turn of events. I'd call it a seasonal miracle, but I do owe you most of the credit, don't I? There isn't much I can give you as thanks. Oh! What I can do is remind you to subscribe to the channel. There's so much content for you to choose from. For adult fans, there's also patreon.com/Anigomi. You can find exclusive audios there for plenty of characters, me included. Now, let's say you're looking for something more specific, but you can't find it. Well, look no further than anigomi.com/commissions. And you didn't hear this from me, but I heard that if you're already a patron, you can get $100 off your first commission. Isn't that something? I think that's enough out of me. Time to get myself out of here.